Let's mount up.
Packer margins turned positive as the impact of BSE on the cattle markets was minimal. We're here with Greg Henderson, editor of Drover's Cattle Network, to talk about the top stories of the week, starting with the BSE case found in a California dairy cow.
Certainly, beef packer margins improved last week despite the discovery of BSE in California. Packers moved into the black for the first time in several months. Unfortunately, feed yard margins are declining even though retail prices are holding high. Retail beef prices are moving higher based on choice box beef prices. Today's price was $191.18, and that was up from yesterday. The choice select spread's about $475 right now.
All right, and how do you expect beef prices to change as grilling season picks up and the temperatures turn warmer?
I don't think we'll necessarily see a lot of increase in retail beef prices. They're pretty high already. We're probably going to see a little consumer resistance to see prices move higher. And we've got higher production levels coming from the feed yards in the coming weeks. So we'll see more beef on the market.
All right. And I've seen that exports have remained fairly strong as the USDA's ability to kind of attack the issue of BSE head on. It seems like a lot of the other countries haven't changed any of their exports.
We've been encouraged that exports have not been hurt by the BSE case. In fact, most countries have been very supportive of the USDA's, the United States policies and our safety programs that are in place.
All right. And some of the points you brought up in Thursday's commentary on the website talked about the efforts the USDA has made to educate the market about beef safety. You also mentioned some of the other things or some other issues, once the media gets a hold of a topic and how they impact the consumer's view of the food.
Certainly, pink slime and BSE are incidents of cases that we don't have much control over once the media gets a hold of them. I think there's some other issues that are out there. I think this meat glue thing is something that could be negative for our industry, and also the use of chicken litter in cattle feed is already being called into question. The Los Angeles Times had an editorial earlier this week calling for our industry to ban that. So I think those are things we need to consider.
All right, and do you think that if the USDA and the ag industry in general, if they take a more proactive approach in addressing those issues, it'll help to shape the consumer's understanding of where their food comes from?
I think they do have to be more proactive. We already have science on our side, and we're following the rules, so the law's on our side as well. But when you label something like pink slime or something like that, it just erodes consumer confidence in our product. And those are PR issues, not based in science or fact.
All right, thanks. That'll cap it for this week's edition of the Roundup. For more information, check Greg's editorials on Drover's Cattle Network. And for more video content, check out Fred Wilkinson's coverage of the American Meat Institute Expo from Dallas.